Feminists obsessing about rape. Okay, so I just recently subscribed under the suggestion of a friend of mine to this guy by the name of Bernard Chapin. I'm going to leave a link to the video that I'm talking about here in the description below. And I suggest you go subscribe to his channel if you haven't. Bernard Chapin, he does a variety of different things on his channel, mostly political. Well, and right now, in the last two videos that I watched of his were about feminists. There's a reason why men's rights groups are going up in number. Now, the subject of the video that I'm talking about, are all criminals alpha male? He mentioned something along the lines of, oh, feminists having a thing about rape. They have an obsession where they're almost always talking about men raping women. Look, I know men do rape women, and it's probably more men raping women than women raping men, but I know it goes both ways. It both happens. Okay? But the feminist obsession with rape, as Bernard Chapman, well, as he comes off as saying, tends to sound more like along the lines of a sick fantasy. Now me, I've known several cases of women saying that they're raped, and I know a couple of cases where my involvement in these cases, where I was at the party. When I hear a girl talking about, oh, I was raped, and I know that girl personally, and I know what happened at the party, whereas I watched my acquaintance or my friend get thrown down by the girl before she hopped on top, that's not rape. That's sick bitching feminist, I can't remember her name right now, who said that no matter what, if a penis makes contact with a vagina, the women may call it rape? No. No. And this bitch was saying even if it's consensual, even as if she says, yeah, I wanted it, she can later call it rape. No. Rape is when you forcefully jump on somebody and have your way with them, not when it's consensual. And the reason why these people that I know were involved with that and were screaming rape was because they like to have the idea that there's some tragic heroine or something like that. Oh, you're so brave for coming out and saying that you were raped. No. They wanted a storyline, they wanted to feel like there was something special, they wanted to stand in the spotlight for a while. But like I said before, men do rape. There are two cases that Anonymous got involved with, one of which was the Maryville rape case. Another one, I can't remember the exact location or whatnot, but there's a cell phone involved where some guy was bragging about raping some chick that apparently got knocked out at a party. I don't care if that bitch was a slut. If you're having your way with somebody when they're knocked unconscious from drinking too much or anything else, it's rape in my eyes. It is. Now if you're shit-faced and a guy says, hey, you want to come to my room? I'm not going to call that rape. I'm going to call that you being too drunk to give two shits and a fuck about what the hell you're doing. So if you regret having sex with somebody later on and then you later call it rape, shut the fuck up. You weren't raped. You were just a dumb bitch who didn't pay attention. But if you're knocked out and he has his way with you, sue him for everything he has. Ugh. I hate these fucking feminists. It used to be about equal rights. I remember me and Tom, we did a video a while back where we talked about such things. And in the modern day workplace, in most places, I mean, it's pretty much just the shipping guys who have to pick up boxes and move back and forth where it really matters because, you know, the physiology of men, more muscle than brains, women opposite. It really doesn't matter. If it doesn't equalize in one area, it will equalize in another way. Women have proven to be superior in some aspects than men. At least statistically speaking, and through my own personal events that have happened in my life, experience. Like, I remember I took my ex-girlfriend out to the range. She'd never fired a gun in her life. I gave her a gun, a Smith & Wesson Model 10. I was like, okay, shoot these cards. And I told her to aim for the little symbols on the cards because, well, I forgot a target. First cylinder, she didn't hit hardly shit. The second cylinder, she was getting every little symbol on the cards. Women are known for being great shooters. So any feminist who says women can't protect themselves with guns, you're full of shit. And women, with those giant-ass purses that a lot of them like to carry around, can carry some fucking firepower. God. One of my chick friends can carry a full-sized AR-15 pistol in her purse if she so chose to do so. But she doesn't. Unfortunately, she's a lib. But still. I don't think there's any excuse for women not to be able to defend themselves like these feminists say. And I don't think there's any excuse for a lot of these rape calls. I don't. And when it happens, I usually get irritated. Because there's usually more to the story than either side lets on. Now, Bernard Chapin's video was more along the lines of an alpha male and why so many women are attracted to serial killers. He described that pretty well. I'm not going to go into that. He did the video on it. I'm going to give him the credit. You can watch his video. But I still want to know what you guys think about what I have to say. As such, if you like the video, like, share, post it on your Facebook, whatever. I'm going to give you guys more information on the Fallout America movement sometime soon. In the future, I wanted to make a trailer for the new channel, which is about Fallout America and the movement, and there's more on the way. If you don't know what the Fallout America movement is, I got a video right here on this channel about it. Have a nice day, guys. Also, please check out Bernard Chapin's channel. Really good. Have a nice day.